Hello my lovely people, welcome back to my channel. I greet you according to your time and the time you are seeing this video. We are still on the gist from the palace of Ooni of Ife. Allegedly, they said Olori Mariam brought in a white pigeon to the palace. According to her, she said that that is what can be used to dilute her own juju. You know that they said some days ago that a fat priest stormed the palace and was listed some of the items that will be used to cleanse the palace. We do know that they are planning to cleanse the palace of Ile-Ife kingdom so that it will be conducive for Mr. Denikawo and Queen Naomi. Some time ago, we heard that the king invited some pastors and strong men and women of God to come and do deliverance. Maybe they believe that after the deliverance, they also consulted a far priest, to come and do cleansing. They are doing all those things based on what they believe in. And we do know that the palace have been messed up big time, especially from this Olori Mariam, from what we are hearing allegedly, because I will always remind you that I don't live in the palace and I hear say. So they said after a far priest listed some of the items that will be used to cleanse the palace, to purify the atmosphere, so that when Queen Naomi and President Denikawo returns back to the palace, they won't experience any form of problem as a result of all that have been done in their absence in that palace. So they said after listing all those things, Mariam feel that most of the things that the Ifa priest listed cannot be used to cleanse or purify or dilute her own juju, because we do know that most of the times we keep hearing that Mariam brought juju, Mariam this, Mariam that. Sometimes she claims that it was because of the ghost that she was seeing in that palace that made her to bring in those juju. Some other time they claim that they are just doing it. She brought it to make the king to listen to her, to claim her own, because she believed that the king is her husband, and for that reason, if there's anything she can do to keep him to herself, that is why they said she went and brought the juju. But another source told us that even before Mariam enters the palace, that she went to different babalawos, of which some of them told her that, look, you cannot enter there and succeed unless you do something strange, which is bringing Queen Ooni of Ife's picture and putting it in a bottle, lock it and bury it inside the palace. That is a lot of things that a lot of people have said. We don't know if she did that one for her to succeed in the palace or not. We don't know. Allegedly, that is what we have been hearing. So with all of these stories of juju here and there, seeing charm in the king's chambers and all of that, they believe that the palace have been messed up and seriously needs cleansing for things to start moving well again in the palace. But while Queen Naomi was in that palace, we don't hear things like this. So, and they said after the fat priest must have finished his own and left the palace, Mariam went to the king, and according to what we are hearing, they say she started telling the king that, look, don't be angry because of all that has happened. We know that when there is too much women in a man's life, those women will be struggling to have the man to themselves, or to at least have a say in that marriage. And that is one of the reasons they are going to Babalawo to make the king to, love them and fight against Queen Naomi. But they never know that what the king have for Queen Naomi is pure love, that she is sorry, the king should please forgive her, And the reason she came to visit the palace was to tell the palace that among all that the Ifa priest listed for the cleansing, that those ones cannot cleanse her own juju or cannot dilute all the juju that she came with in the palace, because there was the one that said she always blow it in the air, so that whatever she talks will be happening and all of that. Maybe that must be when there was a time she was in charge. Maybe that was what she was using, allegedly. But at the time, it looks as if those things are not working again. And they said, according to what she said, that before she will go to any babalawo to go do any juju, that she will ask them both the side effects and the remedy in case anything go bad along the line. So, but they said, according to what the Babalawo told her, that the only thing that can be used to purify the air whenever she want to stop blowing that substance in the air is to get a white pigeon. That when they get that white pigeon, they will use it and tie it a rope and start dragging it around the whole palace. That is the only way that her own juju can be diluted. That maybe those ones that the king listed, the Ifa priest, those items that the Ifa priest listed that can be used for the cleansing was to cleanse juju from other oloris, because they know that they are competing, you know, and in order to win in a competition, that is why they are visiting different babalawos them, you know, to see who big past the other and all of that. So that is why she have come to tell the king that if Ifa priest should do all those things without bringing the white pigeon to do her own, that it might not be successful and all of that. So, and I went to the comment section where I saw this video, and there are different opinions from people. Some people said that Mariam cannot be trusted, that she have. So some people said that Mariam cannot be trusted, you know, that she might be doing that to enslave them the more, you know, that they shouldn't listen to her. While others are saying that the reason for that white pigeon is for her to take upper hand, that if they agree to her to what she's saying and use that white pigeon that she brought inside the palace to do anything, that they will end up not being able to chase her out of that palace, and they'll all be running to her for advice and to take decision. They will come to her. That is the essence of that white pigeon. I don't know. I don't do that kind of work. I don't know what that white pigeon signifies. While others are saying that in actual sense that you can use white pigeon for cleansing, you know. But one thing is that these people have given us the reason not to believe them. She might be saying the truth, or she might not be saying the truth. And we are not sure of all these things, because I will always remind you that they are all alleged information. But they said after telling the king all of those things, the king did not listen to her. The king just behaved as if she was talking to that chair that the king was sitting on. And when she noticed that the king did not answer her or even respond to all she said, that is when they said she went to the Babalawo and told those things, said those things to the Babalawo. And the next thing, Mariam went and brought in a white pigeon and bring it to the palace. We don't know the reaction yet, though. By the time we know the reaction of that action of hers, when we know the reaction from the people in the palace, we are going to bring it to you here, okay? Thanks for watching. Please share this video, okay? And don't forget that they are all alleged, okay? Please give this video a thumbs up and share it, and say your opinion on the comment section. Bye for now. Love you guys.